USAMA AMINU is one of the boys rescued after gunmen stormed his school and abducted hundreds of children. He says he was falling asleep when the attacks started.
I started hearing gunshots. Then when I came out, there were many people already outside. We were asked to go back to our hostel. Then they said the gunmen were already in the school. We climbed the school fence, but they asked us to return back. We thought they were soldiers who were trying to protect us, but unfortunately they were not.
USAMA used all his wits to try and survive.
When I decided to run, they brought a knife to slaughter me, but I ran away quickly. I ran into the crowd, but they couldn't get me. Then I put my clothes upside down so they could not see me. From there, they said they would kill whoever is trying to escape. I then began to run, climbing one rock to another through a forest.
2 days after the attack, more than 300 boys are still missing. Their parents are desperate.
Our last prayer is to see that our children...
Our last prayer is to see that our children are back. That is the only prayer that we are doing. We are sleepless. Even this last night we stood up, praying to God to bring our children.
Criminal gangs in northwest Nigeria have become increasingly brazen, targeting civilians for ransom. Counter-terrorism experts say armed gangs may have stormed the school to force concessions from the local government.
These are guys that have actually benefited from amnesty or some forms of negotiation in the past with both the Katsina government and also the Zamfara state government. But it's believed that there's a conflict in terms of agreement reached between Katsina state government and these bandits. So it's more like attacking the community to show or force the Katsina state government into negotiating with them.
Nigeria's defense ministry says the whereabouts of the so-called bandits is known, and the military is trying to bring the boys back home safely. But there's anger that the abduction happened at all. Nigeria's government put measures to prevent school abductions after the armed group Boko Haram kidnapped 276 schoolgirls at Chibok in 2014. 6 years later, more than 100 of the girls are still missing. The fear for parents in Katsina State is that their sons could suffer the same fate. Barbara Angopa, Al Jazeera.